So I have a little bit of OCD, and something that's been really getting my goat recently is that downtown, really close to each other, there are 3 establishments that all have similar names. There is Jimmy John's, there is JJ's, and then there is J and J's Jewelers. So there are 3 triple J establishments downtown, and they're like relatively close, like a couple blocks away from each other, and it bugs me so much. If any of you have stuff that bugs you because of OCD, let me know, and then it'll start to bug me too. Enjoy the episode. Just say something that you're looking forward to. It can be like a physical thing that's going to happen soon, or it can be a physical thing that's going to happen in a long time, but something that's inevitable that will happen that you're looking forward to. And then why. So my thing right now is just, it's coming out really soon. It's the game Dark Souls 3. I'm super excited for it. The first Dark Souls game, I was super excited for that when it came out. It came out, I fell in love with it. The second Dark Souls game, I was like, wow, the first one was so good. The second one's got to be great. And a lot of people say that it was not as good as the first one, and I sort of agree. But I still had a great time with it. And I am just super looking forward to Dark Souls 3, which is coming out in April, like the 12th or something. Yeah, Zanchuan's back in the group.
Blue. Jeez. You got an aggressive...
It's not letting me invite you.
It has to be Scooter Blue,
Oh,
because
okay.
she's the leader.
April, when now?
I didn't realize it was me.
When in April?
Like 12th.
Early April.
I'm very excited for it. Like, the Dark Souls games and the Pokemon games are the games that will get me, like, super excited to have, like, on release day. I need, like, just, like, I'll have a party all laid out. Like, I'm just, like, I'll build my life around those releases.
I love that, or the feeling before getting an epic video game that you're anticipating.
Right before the release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anticipation is great, because, like...
I've been let down a lot, though, man.
Have you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been, like, thinking about this concept recently because a friend and I entered a contest recently, and it's, like, a ridiculous contest, and there's, like, no way in heck that we'd ever win it. But if we do, it would be amazing because it's, like, an amazing prize, and we don't find out until July, or until the end of July.
Ooh.
So, like, we have this anticipatory period,
Whoa.
and we've been talking about, like, is it worth it to get excited because we know we're not going to win it? And I've been thinking about that concept a lot. Like, even if you know it's going to fail, or, like, you're almost certain it's not going to happen, it's still, like, in my opinion, really nice to have that anticipatory period of being, like, my expectations, like, I haven't been devastated yet. I'm still excited. There's still a future timeline in which I win,
Yeah.
etc., etc. I'm getting attacked by a horde. Oh, but he's level 100. Don't turn around and help me.
I think
back and
hope's
remind me.
important. To
I-
answer your question.
I am a strong believer in the power of positive thinking. And, like, what you believe or think will come true, this type of thing. More so than, you know, being negative protects you from the feeling of lost hope. So I would, I'd say grow a pair a little bit and, like, be positive about your chances of getting the thing that you want with your buddy.
Caleb, I forget what's your star sign?
Gemini.
Oh. Well, I didn't look at Gemini's horoscope today. I looked at, like, almost everybody else's, though. And a lot of them were talking about positive thinking today. Mine specifically was saying, like, just be a little bit more forceful and firm. That's what, like, that word that Barry used, keep me in.
Mm-hmm.
But, it depends on what that exciting period is. If it's passive, like a contest you enter, maybe you don't necessarily make anything. It's just like a sweepstakes thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's something people should be excited about because that's very low investment. You know, like you entered a code for a text thing or something. I think that's a bit silly because that is very rare. That
Right.
you could be the person.
Sure, or like buying a lottery ticket.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Like,
don't get excited for
You
that.
can say, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win, and you may actually win.
Yeah.
But the odds are not forever in your favor.
Yeah, to sit there and be actively excited about a lottery ticket is a bit. You know,
Yeah.
okay, if it's like, oh, I'm about to find out oh, yeah, I should check the numbers. Be excited in that moment. Totally fine. But if you've made something, you did a project with somebody, it sounds
Yeah.
like you guys did.
Gotta have faith.
Yeah, you gotta have faith. You gotta put out there, like, I've made quality work.
Right.
People like what I do.
Yeah, it's definitely, that's why it's easier to anticipate this, is because it's so real to me. It's like somebody could like have this thing in their hands and read it and decide my fate based on like their reaction to this thing that was created by me,
Yeah.
which is very interesting.
Well,
Oh, it's good for
the
you.
cool part is no
Nice.
matter what they decide, you're already miles ahead of what most people usually do, which is just think about doing something and then not actually doing it.
And to add some more hope to the bag of nice things being said, I'm sure a majority of the people that are submitting to a competition like that for the first time have the same type of mindset as, well, I know I won't win, but it's good to do it. And they're, you know, they all have the equal chance of winning. Like, that's
Right.
something that's so commonly brought up in interviews later, like, oh, I never thought I could possibly in a million years win. And it happens all the time.
Right.
Well, that sort of disproves my theory about believing in yourself.
I think it's important. I'm looking forward to answer your question, Caleb. I put in for a promotion, a job.
Oh, nice.
Transfer work, and I don't, you know, I think it's a bit of a stretch. You know, it's the first time me doing a position like that. But I've been working there a while. They know and like me. I think I would do well at it. I really like my job, and I think it would be a bit. I could see them thinking it's a risk, and you know, I could totally see them not going for me, and that sucks to let that thought into my head. But I'm glad I applied, and yeah, it kind of that waiting period for me is very hard to fall in love with. So that's awesome that you do, because for me, it's when my fate is in somebody else's hands. Like, it's very easy for me to go to that negative place, and
Right.
try not to get hurt.
Yeah, totally.
Like,
Or
well,
like
they don't
just
know what they're talking about anyway. You know, like things
try
like
to
that.
steel
It's like-
yourself for the moment so that you're not devastated when it happens
yeah,
or whatever, like
or it
that kind of
doesn't happen,
reaction.
and-
Yeah, I've been really into just thinking about like maybe this is creating a split timeline regardless of what happens where I do win it.
In one of the timelines.
Yeah,
of
so
winning.
like for you there is a timeline in which you do get the promotion.
Yeah.
Like it might not end up being the real time or the timeline you're experiencing right now, but
Yeah, and I love that idea. I think the idea of multiple timelines. Multiverse, is that what it's called?
yeah.
Did you pick up that thing that started the quest?
What's that? No, I don't think
so
so.
I'm
From
on
those
this one
last
right
things that
now.
we
So
killed,
what
there was
does the
this
swamp
thing,
dust?
curious
These little flying bugs.
and it starts a
Okay,
quest that you can
perfect.
turn in right around here. If you want, you can kill this guy, and we can get it.
Do any of the rest of you have things you're looking forward to or feelings of anticipation that you are having?
I have both in
Mhm.
one. So as I mentioned in my episode intro, next week, I've been riding a bike for a while, and there's the potential of getting a car on the horizon, which is getting me kind of giddy, because it will really make the spaces that I have to travel irrelevant. You know, right now when I leave my house, it's like 20 to 25 minutes to get somewhere. And if I can cut down my travel times, I feel like my life will be that much more efficient. And that's exciting. Plus, I'd have a car just
We need to eat something.
to go places, like if I wanted to go
We
out
need
of
to eat
town.
something.
So that's something I'm really
Oh, no.
excited about.
Oh.
And I hope it
That's
comes
why I
together.
have
Nice. Is it an inevitability or is it a maybe thing?
It's very probable, like 90%.
Okay, that's cool.
Did it work?
No.
0 for 2.
Make sure you loot these little bug guys too.
I'll get you.
Alright, oh yeah, getting dust there. Got 4 of them from that guy.
Oh, and this is probably the star lily, isn't it? Or, no, it's not.
That's the timer on
Is
yours.
anyone else
Okay.
excited
Yeah,
for
if we
stuff?
could get a quick thing from you and Cecily, that you're excited for or anticipating.
Yes, I am greatly anticipating a trip to Hawaii next February. Going with the family. Nathan's going along too. It's going to be such a great time.
Nice.
Next when?
Next February.
Oh, cool. Right in the winter.
Yeah, escape for a little bit. So I find myself daydreaming about that when I have a rough day at work. Just like, oh, less than a year, and then you can go do something cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good time. I'm also looking forward to that. Oh, there's that.
What am I looking forward to?
And if you're not looking forward to anything, what's wrong with your life?
Well, you know what I'm doing is I'm learning some HTML and Cascade style sheets and JavaScript and some computer languages, and I'm really looking forward to like having the ability to build a functional website on my own from scratch.
Nice.
Very excited about that.
That's cool because it's like you're completely in control of your destiny
Yeah.
regarding it.
I mean, part of me goes, you know, there's these websites like WordPress and stuff that it's all done for you, and that is pretty awesome. You don't have to learn it. You just, you know, you lose some customizability. You gain not having to learn these computer languages.
Can your website up faster?
Get your website up right away. Have commerce that you don't have to like code in there. All those are pretty awesome. In fact, I think I talked myself out of it. So never mind, guys. I'm not excited about it.
No, you are.
I know.
Oh, and just to cap it off with something that I'm sure is maybe true for all of us, but I'm also looking forward to Legion. I think that's going to be an amazing. It's going to be wild for us because it'll be like this thing that we've been doing for so long finally becomes incredibly relevant to pop culture.
Right.
Like it's definitely relevant now, but like.
Yeah, it's got 5 or 6 million subscribers.
Yeah.
But once that happens,
yeah, Legion will be wild.